everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome everybody. I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of A Peek Through the History of Glasses. And the vocabulary words are vision.
Vision.
Hector needs glasses because he has vision problems.
Monk.
Monk.
John decided to sell all his things and become a monk.
Major.
Major.
The company's location played a major role in Anna's decision to accept the job.
Connect.
Connect.
First, we need to connect these cables to the batteries of both cars.
Significant.
Significant.
This holiday marks a significant event that happened in the country's history. Do you like my glasses?
You look so cute, but actually those are my glasses.
Okay, fine, I borrow your glasses.
And these are my glasses.
You have so many pairs of glasses. Why?
These are actually, they're not prescription, means they don't really, I don't need them, but I use them when I ride my scooter.
So nothing will go into your eyes.
To my eyes, yeah. And I just bought this one recently. And so I still have this one in my bag, so we can both wear glasses and look very cool.
That is pretty cool because I never really needed glasses my whole life. So I've always thought it would be cool to wear glasses.
I need reading glasses because I'm getting a little bit older, and when I put paper in front of my face, I have to keep holding it back more and more. My cell phone, so if I have my reading glasses on, I can see things closer up.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
but normally you don't need glasses,
I can
only
see
when you're reading.
really far away, no problem.
Ah,
But
okay.
you know, we've had these kind of glasses since like the 18th century, the ones you wear on your face. But we've had the concept of using glass to magnify things since like the 10th century.
So it wasn't that convenient before the glasses were invented,
Yeah,
right?
and now it's so convenient and looks pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. I've always wanted to get a pair.
Let's learn more.
All right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
A peek through the history of glasses. Glasses are one of the most important inventions in human history since they have given people with vision problems the power of sight. However, it took a long time for glasses to grow into the form we know today.
Today's lesson is called A Peek Through the History of Glasses, Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. If you're like me and millions of other people out there, you wear glasses. Well, today I'm wearing contact lenses, but when I'm at home...
I had no idea.
Yeah, I've been wearing glasses for years. And glasses are wonderful for people who have any kind of problem with their vision. From very small to major problems, there are glasses out there that can probably help you. And they're kind of one of those things, it doesn't even seem like technology. It seems like just something we wear on our face to see. But glasses haven't been around for very long, and they are very interesting when you think about it. Yeah, how did people see before glasses, like hundreds of years ago? Something you don't think
about. They had to squint a lot.
I guess they did.
Anyways, yes, today it's a peek through the history of glasses, which is kind of funny because you either look through glasses or you peek through glasses, and if you take a peek at something, you look at that thing briefly, which is what we're going to do. We're going to briefly cover the history of glasses. Anyways, glasses. Glasses are one of the most important inventions in human history since they have given people with vision problems the power of sight. So whereas before people might not have been able to see clearly, now they can see clearly because of glasses. Anyways, before we move on, let's talk about the first vocabulary word of the day, the noun vision. When we're talking about vision, we're talking about the ability to see. Okay, so if you have vision problems, you can't see clearly. You might be nearsighted or you might be farsighted. You have problems with your sight. You can't see properly. For example, Hector needs glasses because he has vision problems, and those glasses should correct his vision problems.
That's right. If you have a problem with your eyes, you can tell your doctor, I have problems with my vision, I have problems with my eyes. It all kind of works out to being the same thing. So yes, for people with vision problems, glasses are wonderful. However, we read, however, it took a long time for glasses to grow into the form we know today. The two lenses, the frame, the two arms that go over your ears, those seem logical, those seem very standard, but actually it took a long time for glasses to develop into the very useful, convenient things we take for granted today. And we'll find out all about it after the break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 A Peek Through the History of Glasses。好，其中的 peek 可以当名词或当动词来表达一瞥或者是窥视，它也可以用来表达简短的、短暂的看某事物。那我们这2天的课文就是要带大家简短的看一下眼镜的发展史。同学们平常是有戴眼镜的吗？我通常都是在家戴眼镜，然后出门戴隐形眼镜，没有眼镜就几乎看不清楚了。所以我非常赞同课文说的，眼镜是人类史上最重要的发明之一，因为它可以帮忙人类来矫正这个视力问题。好，补充单字 invention， 它当可数名词是表达发明物，那当不可数名词就表示发明或是创造。不过话说回来啊，眼镜花了很长的时间才发展成现在的样子。那以前古代人没有眼睛是怎么看东西的呢？ Jeff 老师开玩笑说，他们可能要一直这样眯眯眼的看吧。老师说的 squint， 它是拼作 squint， 它表示眯着眼看。好，那这边还有一个单字是 vision 表示视力或是视觉，我们也可以用 sight 这个字来表达视力。那顺便学一下 nearsighted 就是近视的，那么 farsighted 就表示远视的。至于隐形眼镜的英文是 contact lens， 其中的 contact 它表示接触，那么 lens 是拼作 lens， 这个字表示镜片。那由于隐形眼镜会直接接触到眼球，所以叫做 contact lens。不过通常我们都是左右各戴一片嘛，所以常常用复数型 contact lenses 来表达。结果课文中
A peek through the history of glasses. The idea of using glass lenses to improve vision was likely first suggested by a 10th century Arab scientist. His idea, though, wasn't put into practice until 300 years later. Italian monks in the 13th century developed lenses that made letters larger when placed before them. These reading stones improved vision, but they were still a far cry from today's glasses. The next major development came from glass manufacturers near Venice. They placed 2 lenses in wooden rings and connected the rings together. To see better, the user simply held the glasses in front of their eyes.
Okay, folks, we are looking through or taking a peek at the history of glasses. And let's go ahead and start at the very beginning. The idea of using glass lenses to improve vision was likely first suggested by a 10th century Arab scientist. That being said, grinding glass in a precise way so that you have a lens that actually helps to correct your vision, that's not an easy thing to do. They couldn't do that in the 10th century.
That's true, but those Arab scientists back in the first 1,000 years or so of modern history were very, very advanced, and it's actually not too surprising that they were also key to inventing glasses. But as you said, working with glass is a very delicate matter. And as we read next, it says his idea, this scientist's idea though, wasn't put into practice until 300 years later. He was sort of like one of those guys who had a good imagination. He, like Da Vinci could think of things, but at the time he thought of them, they couldn't actually make them. The technology, the engineering had to catch up with these amazing ideas, and it took some time. It says Italian monks in the 13th century developed lenses that made letters larger when placed before them. So yes, 300 years or so later, Italian monks finally were able to make lenses that you could put in front of a letter, maybe in a Bible or in a book or in someone's letter to you, and it could make that letter and that word look larger. So more like a magnifying glass, not so much like glasses you'd wear in your face, but a lens you can use to help you read. And for monks, who back then did a lot of reading and writing, this must have been very useful. What is a monk? A monk is basically a man who gives his life to a church, to a temple, to a religion. In many religions, monks will not marry. In many religions, monks will live in an abbey or some kind of religious building, and they pray a lot, they do good things, they work in charitable kind of ways, helping the poor, the sick, that type of thing. But it's a man who's given his life to the church. The female version, of course, would be a nun. N-U-N, nun. For example, we could say for the word monk, John decided to sell all his things and become a monk. Yes, monks famously don't own much because the church takes care of all their basic needs.
Yeah, he decided to take a vow of poverty, to be poor and to live in a cave or a monastery or an abbey and think about God or meditate all day. Interesting. Anyways, more on the early form of glasses that was kind of made by these 13th century Italian monks. At this time, these glasses weren't called glasses. They were called reading stones. And these reading stones improved vision, but they were still a far cry from today's glasses. They'd be more akin to a magnifying glass, like Mike said before, than to actual glasses. Now, we're going to stay in Italy, okay? The next major development for glasses, the next major development came from glass manufacturers near Venice. And yes, Venice is a part of modern-day Italy, although Italy, the country, didn't exist at this point. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this word major right now. We're talking about a major development. That means a big and significant development. Yes, if something is major, it's super important, it's significant. You should pay attention to that thing. By the way, the word major is an adjective. The opposite of the word major is the word minor. For example, the company's location played a major role in Anna's decision to accept the job.
All right. Even today, Venice is famous for its glass making, so it makes sense that these lenses were developed there. How did they kind of come up with the first idea of glasses? It says they placed two lenses in wooden rings and connected the rings together. So basically we have almost a pair of glasses, just none of the arms that can, hook over your ears. But that part, I guess you just kind of hold it up in front of your eyes, and now you can see through two eyes because these lenses are connected together. To connect, this verb basically just means to join. When you're making a train, you connect different rail cars to each other. You might connect your printer to your computer and your mouse to your computer. You join these things together so that they work well as a team, as a pair. For example, first we need to connect these cables to the batteries of both cars. Yes, if you're trying to start a car with a dead battery, connect the batteries together, join them together. It won't work otherwise. And we finish with one other sentence before our break. To see better, the user simply held the glasses in front of their eyes. So you actually have to hold them, but hey, now you can see really well, and I think that's worth it.
Yeah, lose a hand, but gain some sight. That's a pretty good trade-off. Yeah. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be back with more after this.
课文提到，用玻璃镜片来改善视力这个想法呢，很有可能是在西元10世纪，有一位阿拉伯科学家最先提议的。这个想法很先进，可是当时的人可能还没有这种技术来处理这么精密复杂的东西。这一位科学家的想法要到300年后才付诸实行。在13世纪，意大利的修道士有研制出这个 阅读石 （reading stones）。它把这种镜片呢放在字母上，就会有放大的效果。可是这听起来好像比较像放大镜哦。放大镜的英文是 magnifying glass。magnifying glass， 好，其中这个 magnifying 它是拼作 M-A-G-N-I-F-Y-I-N-G。那刚刚老师们有用到两个形容词，一个是 advanced， 它是形容先进的或是进阶的，它是拼作 A-D-V-A-N-C-E-D。老师还用到 delicate， 它是拼作 D-E-L-I-C-A-T-E， 这个字可以用来形容精巧细致的，或者是很棘手很难处理的。好，那么课文接着提到说，下一个重大发展是来自威尼斯附近的一个玻璃制造商，他们把两个镜片放在木环里面，然后用木环把这个木环连接在一起。也就是说呢，它还没有那两只镜脚，你要用手这样拿着放在眼睛前面。好，这边用三个单字 monk， 它是修道士或者是僧侣。老师们刚刚有提到 none。N-U-N 则是指修女。那么 Abbey 它是拼作 A-B-B-E-Y， 这个字表示修道院。还有 Monastery 它是拼作 M-O-N-A-S-T-E-R-Y， 这个字则是通常指男子修道院。下一个单字 major 是表达比较重大的啊，或是主要的，它的相反词就是 minor 表示比较不重要的、次要的。好，再来看 connect 它表示连接、连结。那补充单字 manufacturer 它表示制造商。接回课文中。
A peek through the history of glasses. Over time, glasses were made with different designs, but the most significant improvement came in the 18th century with the creation of glasses with temples and a nose bridge. These glasses rested on one's face and were much more comfortable and convenient to use.
All right, before the break, we had arrived at glasses, okay, in Venice there. They had designed something that looked like modern-day glasses. You had two wooden rings and the lenses inside. They're connected together, and you can hold those up to your face and see better. That's kind of like modern glasses.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't want to use those glasses.
It's true. One hand is always busy holding them, and if you drop them, they would probably break very easily. And of course, if you're wearing them, that's not such a problem. So as we read on, it says over time, glasses were made with different designs. As often happens, someone invents something and then someone else says, hey, that's cool, but how about if we make it better by changing it slightly? So that's what happened slowly over time, over the next 400 or 500 years. But the most significant improvement came in the 18th century with the creation of glasses with temples and a nose bridge. So these are ones that would sit much more comfortably on your nose. It might even free up your hands. And this would be a significant improvement.
That's a big deal. You no longer have to make a trade-off. Okay, am I blind and have both hands, or can I see but I'm robbed the use of one hand? It's a pretty significant achievement here to actually be able to rest those glasses on your nose. That's significant. It's kind of a big deal. Yes, the word significant, it's an adjective. It refers to something that is kind of a big deal. If you have a significant improvement, okay, that thing has been improved quite a bit. People notice that, they take note of that, and they say, wow, that's quite the improvement. For example, the holiday marks a significant event that happened in the country's history. Yes,
it's a major event.
This was a major, important, significant event. Anyways, more on these glasses. These glasses rested on one's face, on the nose there, and were much more comfortable and convenient to use. Yes, they were comfortable and also convenient. Why? Because you could use both of your hands while you had your glasses on now. How convenient.
Didn't they kind of pinch as they sat on your face?
Yes, they're not as good as modern glasses,
Yeah.
but they're better than the ones you held up with your hands all the time.
Very true, but again, if they fall off, big trouble. So we're almost there. We've almost reached the modern glasses that we know and love today, but there's still a few things that are waiting to happen, so we'll find out all about that tomorrow. Please join us for that. Until then, bye-bye.
眼镜随着时间慢慢出现各种不同的设计，不过最重要的改变是在18世纪，眼镜终于有了鼻梁这个部分，还有镜角的设计了，它可以放在脸上，不用一直用手拿着。那我们最后来看 significant， 它是形容有意义的或者是重要的、显著的。那么文中的 temple 在这边是指这个镜腿、镜角的部分，还有 nose bridge。Nose bridge 就是鼻桥，也就是挂在鼻梁上这个部分。顺便学一下 rim 表示镜框、镜圈。那么 nose pad 则表示鼻托，就是垫在鼻子的那两个部分 nose pad。好啦，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍3个文法重点。第一个是 not 什么什么 until 什么什么。第二个是 put something into practice。第三个是 a far cry from somebody or something。首先，我们来学习 not 什么什么 until 什么什么。这是指直到什么什么才怎么样，直到什么才开始怎么样。Until 的后面可以接一个时间点，或是接子句。来看2个例句。My brother didn't come home until midnight. 我哥哥直到半夜12点才回家。I won't leave until you come back. 你回来之前，我不会离开的。也就是说，直到你回来，我才会离开。接下来，我们来学习 put something into practice。Practice 做名词有实践、实行的意思。Put something into practice 就表示实施、落实或是将什么付诸实行。例如 ，She grabbed the opportunity to put her ideas into practice。她把握住那个机会，将自己的想法付诸实行。最后，我们来学习 a far cry from somebody or something。片语 a far cry from somebody or something 原本是指距离远到要大喊才听得到，那就是用来比喻差异很大，类似中文说的相差10万8千里。A far cry from somebody or something 就表示与某人或某事物非常不同，相去甚远。例如 The singer's latest album is a far cry from her previous ones。那位歌手的最新专辑跟他之前的专辑非常不同。以上是这些重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time, bye.
市区停车相关的英文实用句。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
是 Jay。
在市区开车，除了塞车，找停车位也是一个很可怕的问题呀、
真的想说，
真的都找不到位置，
没塞车就没事了吗？才怪！所以今天跟大家分享5个跟找停车位相关的英文。1. I hate looking for a parking space. 2. It's free to park here for 30 minutes. 3. Where's the nearest parking garage? 4. There's a private parking area on this side of the street. 5. If you park here, you'll get towed.
有车子就有一句心声
好讨厌，
怎么都找不到停车位。
对，这时候我们就说 I hate looking for a parking space.
I hate looking for a parking space.
没办法，车多车位少，
真的
车多车位少，
很难哎。
所以呢，我们刚刚用的是什么 I hate looking for a parking space. Love 或者是 hate 后面呢都可以直接加 V-I-N-G。好，就是讨厌做某件事情。I hate looking for 我讨厌找 A parking space.
I hate looking for a parking space.
好，所以 parking space 就是停车位。There's no parking space.
Oh my god！ 但是
There's
有
no
些地方
parking
呢，
space.
它是可以免费停车，但是呢，都满了。
啊，对，好，免费停车30分钟。It's free to park here for 30 minutes.
It's free to park here for 30 minutes.
对，停车30分钟哦。
但是没有停车，我们就我常常会说啦，最近的停车场在哪里？
绕来绕去，
结果都没有最近，都最远。
我们会说 Where's the nearest parking garage?
Where's the nearest parking garage?
对 ，parking garage 就是停车
停车场
对，那如果找不到的话，有时候会有一些什么私人
停车，
场
但比较贵啊。
比较贵，但方便就好了。
是
我们就说 There is a private parking area.
There's a private parking area.
就私人的停车的区域，停车区这样。好，那如果说在这一边on this side of the street.
On this side of the street.
这一边这一条路的这一边有私人停车场。
但车子不能乱停，你知道红线，不然会被拖掉。
哦，上衣脱掉，
不是那个脱掉
通脱掉，脱掉。
是车子不是脱
那哦，不是这个好，车子被脱掉。
对
好了，害我开心一下。
是车子好不好？
想要今天上班的那个疲惫感都可以全部消失。好，如果你在这边乱停的话，车子会被拖掉。
真的
If you park here, you will get towed.
If you park here, you will get towed.
好 ，tow T-O-W 这个是 tow 是拖掉。
好像哦。
哎呀
拖。
你会被拖掉
You will be towed.
拖掉 towed。
对。
You'll be towed. You will get towed 也可以。那很多人说，为什么是你被拖掉嘞？但其实是一样的意思。
是你的车子啦。
Your car will be towed.
Your car will be towed.
后面也可以加个 away.
对
Your car will be towed. Your car will be towed away.
这时候你就真的很希望有个小叮当的手电筒，
对啊，就拍一下，对不对？
然后车就变小，然后就放在口袋里面，
对，就这样。
超响的。
对，这是我的。对，然后就这样 ，OK。所以如果我们可以把车子缩小英文就是 if only we could shrink our car， 把它缩小 and put it in our pocket，put it in our pocket， 放在我们口袋的话这样该有多好。
送你2个字。
对。
做梦
看一下今天的。
我们来看今天的
live action。I hate looking for a parking space. It's almost impossible during dinner time.
Look, it says it's free to park here for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but that one's full right now. Did you see that?
Where is the nearest parking garage?
There's one.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's a private parking area.
No. If you park here, you will get towed.
If only we could shrink our car and put it in our pocket.